Welcome to Body Cams Canada, where corruption is exposed and transparency is alive.
This policy that they want to write, it means nothing. Our Charter of Rights overpower these bullshit policies every time.
Today we are in Pickering, Ontario, where Canada Cop Watch is paying a visit to City Hall. Not long ago, true north. Transparency was trespassed from City Hall for the horrible crime of filming in public. Canada Cop Watch has borrowed the famous cowboy hat that True North Transparency is known for wearing. Let's see how this goes.
You're gonna let people in. Keep
Yeah.
walking in the door.
Let's do it.
Oh, sorry, we gotta just wait.
Sorry?
You can't come in yet, sorry.
Why?
That's what I was told.
By who?
Security guards.
Me specifically?
No, just, it was, are you guys, no, just them so far.
Oh,
Just them, yeah, just them. Oh, okay, sorry, come in.
I'm her nephew.
See?
I'm her nephew.
I was told just them.
Are we, is the council meeting in here?
Yeah, but it just hasn't started yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't this a public lobby?
It's still closed right now, yeah.
They let some people in.
Pick and choosing, huh?
I am still unsure who this man is, but I am sure of one thing. The next words to come out of this man's mouth confirm that Canada has a huge problem, and this problem can only be resolved by the people. We need to continue to create transparency, which will create accountability.
But it's Mayor's family.
The mayor's family is allowed in, but regular public is not allowed
Sorry,
in?
did you say it's the mayor's family that's allowed in
I
early?
was told they're here for the meeting, yeah. I was told.
So the mayor's family can come out of the code, but
I'm just doing what I was told. I don't know,
do they
guys.
live in Pickering?
You gotta stop doing what you're told.
The Nazis did as they were told as well, you know that,
Building's
right?
still closed, unfortunately, sorry.
It's ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm part of that. I
Who made that decision? Can you ask them to come and tell us that?
Obviously the mayor.
Meet Mayor Kevin Ash. If you were to look up censorship in the dictionary, Kevin's face would be right beside it. In this video, you will see corruption from the core. There is one city councillor attempting to expose the corruption of her very own council members. They are doing everything in their power to silence her. Her name is Councillor Lisa Robinson. Let's have a quick look at one of the recent exchanges between Councillor Robinson and Mayor Kevin Ash.
The corruption begins with the mayor, Kevin Ash.
I do believe that the conduct of council is similar to like a little mini dictatorship here, Mr. Mayor, respectfully.
That's not respectful.
That's my
I
opinion.
think your time's up now, sir. Thank you. Order. You're warned once. You're warned once. The next time you'll be asked to leave. Okay?
Mr. Mayor, this is what I'm speaking of. This
Your
type of conduct.
your delegation's over. Thank you.
City Councilor Lisa Robinson continues to speak for the people.
I'd like a point of personal privilege, please, Mr. Mayor.
Your point, Councillor.
My point is to Mr. Linkletter's point about you saying that you want to keep me on a short leash.
That's not a.
I, too, also feel that I'm...
Thank you. Our next delegation.
This is what I'm talking about, Mr. Mayor.
You're finished.
I have a point of personal privilege, please. That is my point.
I've ruled on it.
Personal privilege.
There's no point of personal
You're
privilege.
treating me like an animal, and now you're talking to me
Thank
like
you.
you do
Thank
your...
you.
I am not your
Thank
wife,
you.
Mr. Mayor. I do not deserve to be spoken to as such.
About it's the mayor's family, guys.
Yeah, mayor's family.
That guy wasn't even a security guard, dude.
He said the mayor's family.
Won't even get in.
I've been out here about 20 minutes, half an hour now.
That's good, man.
Yeah, he's going right in. Well, I'm gonna walk right in, I think. Oh, that door's locked.
Locked?
Yeah.
That guy got in.
Oh, that's why, because you were going in with the family of the whatever the mayor.
Yeah, they said it's the mayor's family, and he admitted it. Said they can come in because it's the mayor's family.
I thought the mayor was fucking hatched or cloned or something. I didn't know he had a family.
Oh yeah, these guys are awesome. He said
Got
on.
that on video?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Canada Cop Watch attempts to enter for a second time, but he did not make it past the front door.
Oh, perfect. He's got a card. Let's go. Let's do it. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, gotta keep you out until they let everybody in.
Only the mayor's family, right? That's it. It's crazy you guys actually admit that. That the regular public has to stay outside, but the mayor's family was allowed to walk right past us. And you guys will actually admit it. That's awesome. I'll let you guys know this corruption is coming to an end, whether you guys like it or not. I promise you guys that. Corruption, all this gang shit you guys are doing is coming to an end, whether you like it or not. All corruption eventually ends, remember that. I think it's going to stay open as long as I stand here. Yeah.
So far, this is not going too well. Canada Cop Watch is about to enter Pickering City Hall. This is the same lobby where True North Transparency was physically escorted out by the Durham Regional Police. There are a video circulating online of multiple other citizens being escorted out of the same lobby for the unwritten crime of filming in public.
We're opening up now, people.
Oh, hey, we're just moving over now.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Legend. This is interesting.
What we are looking at is the sign that is causing all of this chaos and confusion. The sign is a clear violation of Section 2B of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Although these officers are ready and willing to enforce this policy, it is clear by their actions and confidence. They know this is dead wrong.
So what? That's funny. Because they threw me out before I ever made it into the council chambers. That's the weird part.
True North Transparency is on a double live stream, and is surprised Canada Cop Watch has made it this far without being bothered. This confirms they are making these rules up as they go.
The mayor just walked by. Guys, these signs, are they April Fool's jokes or are they for real? These ones?
That's what it is. The council put it up. I don't think they're going to put stuff on this one.
Like they're for real?
They're not going to waste time putting money on stuff like that.
But the meetings are public meetings, no?
Yeah, the public.
So why wouldn't we be able to record public meetings?
Yeah, that's the policy. I don't know. That's what they have. It is what it is. We're not doing it to you know.
That policy would breach our Charter of Rights 2B, wouldn't it?
It is what it is. It is what it is. It's up there, and that's what we follow. That's
If, yeah, that, it doesn't...
You have to ask for permission. Okay, you have to ask for permission. If you don't get permission, then you can't.
To exercise our Charter of Rights, we have to ask for permission?
Permission. If you don't get permission, then you can't. That's all.
Does that make sense to you?
If you ask for permission and you get it, then you can film. If you don't get it, then you can't get it. That's all.
So for praying, if I want to go in there and pray, do I have to ask permission as well?
You're filming?
No, but if I'm asking if I wanted to pray.
If you're going in and you're quiet and you're praying, nobody's bothering you, you're not bothering anybody. But you ask me about filming. All right?
Michael Cocaine?
Mr. Kane?
I have a notice to serve
What's
you.
that?
This is a notice of trespass.
For tonight's meeting, we have received a request to record photograph in the chambers. Members of committee will note that the request is in your folders, and that is from Rebel Media. Is there a mover and a seconder to present a motion to grant permission to any media on the request list?
I'll move it.
It's moved by Councillor Robinson. Is there a seconder? There's no seconder. So
What's that? You cannot record until they've had their vote.
When are they voting?
Next.
Next. Who are you, by the way?
Mike Kane,
And your position here?
security manager.
Security man. Do you have your security license?
For what?
It's the law to present it, actually. So.
I don't have a security license.
Okay, then you could be anybody.
You're gonna have to stop recording this.
You have no stay here if you show us your security license.
You're not allowed to record.
They're about to vote. You're making it really difficult.
Well,
actually.
they will vote.
Okay, who are you?
You cannot vote. You cannot record until
You're holding
we
up
give
the
you
whole
permission.
council, though.
No, I think you are. Yeah. If you don't stop recording, I'll have to ask you to leave.
And then if they say yes, then we're allowed to turn it on? That's kind of crazy.
And the vote is next? Is that right? Okay.
Sir, we've already had the vote. There was no mover. There was no seconder. So you have no permission.
Can you explain, Mayor,
Sir?
why there is no
Sir?
permission?
Sir?
Can
don't
you
have
explain
permission.
the ostensible policy reason why we in the Dominion of Canada are not allowed to cover a taxpayer-funded municipal council meeting?
What's going on with these signs here? What's going on with these signs here? Pretty big breach of the Charter of Rights, isn't it?
I don't think so.
No? Do I have to ask permission to pray as well?
No.
Only to film? You understand they're both protected under the same section of the Charter of Rights?
No.
You don't?
You can read the sign. The sign's in effect, so you'll have to turn off any recording.
Request denied. I won't be turning off anything.
But you're welcome to hang out here and film all you like.
We'll see when the time comes. You guys are going to end up arresting people. You are going to take lawsuits. That's a violation of our Charter of Rights, Michael Cocaine, and it's going to stop. You guys are not going to be stealing public property from the public with a sign. That's like me putting up a sign that says Michael Cocaine cannot come in here.
You've been notified. Just don't expect you to.
I'm notifying you that that sign is coming down eventually. Michael Cocaine. You guys see it, right? They're coming down, guys. He's one of the reasons that the sign is up. Michael Cocaine, along with Mr. Ashtray that will be sitting in the middle chair in there. It's coming down, Michael. I'm one of the guys that's going to end the corruption in this fucking place. Believe me. Promise you that. All the corruption you do, it's going to get documented. I'm working on something right now that's going to expose everything in this place. From the mayor to you personally.
Me?
How do you think I knew your name? Michael Cocaine. And I've never met you before. Because we're working on a story about you that's going to expose everything.
Well, I'd be very interested to read it.
It's not going to be readable. You'll be able to watch it. Your friends are going to send it to you.
Very good.
You're going to be on the cover of it. And your friends are going to send it to you, Michael Cocaine. Stop doing this. This is not your building. This is the public's building. These guys that you have working in here, these armed Care Bears that's backing up your policy, it's a joke. It's a joke, Michael Cocaine. If you're going to be in a position of power, respect the people, man. This is not your building. This is our building. You understand that? Until you start to understand that, you're going to see us up here. More of us exposing everything that's going on here, guys. How are you, sir? Much love, legends. So what's going to happen when I go in there and film?
You'll be asked to turn off your recording equipment.
And when I deny that, what's going to happen?
You'll be escorted out.
Permission was not sought nor granted, so you do not have permission to record.
Mayor Ash, with respect, you said last month we were approved.
No, I said at that meeting you were approved. There is a procedure to apply to get permission, and that was not done, and permission has not been granted. So
If you recall, Mayor, with respect, you had a vote before the meeting, and we received the approval, so why no vote before this meeting or right now?
it didn't apply because there was nobody that applied for standing, and there would
But
have
we
been.
didn't apply for standing, Mayor, with all respect, last month either. And what would be the difference between voting in approval last month and not voting, or not even having a vote this month? And whose decision would it be?
If I might, Mr. Menzie, last month the Toronto Star was here, who had sought permission. I saw you there, and I gave the same permission that the Toronto Star sought to you as a courtesy. I guess you're unfamiliar with the process. So the requirement is for you to seek approval through the clerk's office, and that's done by council, and that permission was not sought nor given. So you do not have permission to record. So I'm going to ask you to stop recording.
But again, Mayor, we didn't seek permission last month, and you approved as, I think it's a 2/3 vote. So if this is a unilateral decision not to approve us, the question is why, and who made this decision?
Our rules made the decision, Mr. Menzie. This isn't a time for a debate between you and I. The rules are the rules of the Assembly. I'm enforcing them. You do not have permission to record, so I'm going to ask you to stop recording.
But Mayor Ash, there was no limit given on your approval last month.
Okay, well, we're going to take a 5-minute recess while we can deal with this matter. Thank you.
Mayor, aren't you making the argument of your critics that this council is obsessed with censorship? And you said at the beginning that this is a democracy where differing opinions are tolerated. But clearly, I don't think this is the case, Mr. Mayor. Well, folks, there you go. I mean, I think the mayor has just made the argument for the critics that this council is all about censorship.
Ask you to leave the property.
Okay, well, you can ask me to leave, but I don't understand why a vote wasn't taken like it was last time. So who is behind this decision, sir?
You can take that up with the city after the fact,
Okay.
but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Okay, then, or?
I'm asking you to leave.
Okay, and who made this decision? I don't understand. And why don't you want things recorded? It's being live streamed right now, isn't it?
I'm asking you to leave.
Okay, you're not answering my
Okay,
questions.
I'm directing you to leave. It's time for you to leave.
All right, then. Okay, well, folks, we're being told to leave. This is... Oh, Ms. Robinson, I don't think they want me here, so...
If I move a motion, I get 2/3 votes, and you should be able to stay. So
Okay.
I'll move a
I'm
motion.
gonna have
and
you-
come back.
Can you explain, Ms.
I'm gonna ask you
Robinson,
to
why we were approved last month and not this month?
I can't answer that question for you because
Do you know who made that
I'm
decision?
directing you to leave.
No,
now.
I don't know.
This is over.
Okay, then. I don't understand. If the process is to get 2/3 of the vote, which we got on May 27th, why wasn't there even a vote this time?
I'm not sure. I think he said because proper protocol wasn't taken. But as soon as they come back from the break, I will make a motion to see if you can stay. And then with 2/3 vote, then you will be able to stay. So if you just want to hold on a little bit until they come back from break, and then I'll move a motion and we'll see if we can
Is
get
that okay with you? Can we
You
say?
can go outside and wait for her to introduce her motion. But I'm ordering you to leave the property now. You do not have permission to record.
Oh, we have police now. Okay, then.
Let's go.
So what is this a trespass issue if I don't leave?
You've been asked to leave. Yes.
All right, then. Okay.
My name is
Okay.
Burke, and it's badge number 3793.
Okay.
No issue identifying for you.
Thank you.
No problem.
And Gallagher, 4100? Okay. Blessed are the peacemakers. Well, we're out of the council chambers, so.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we have to go outside too. That's not what you said a second ago. You said just
I said go outside. Let's go.
do we have to leave to go outside?
You've been ordered to
Okay,
leave.
then.
You're off the
But
property.
what about the motion? How am I going to find out how the motion
We'll let you
goes?
know if you want to wait outside.
Who's going to let me know?
I will let you know.
Okay, then.
Thank you,
So folks, this is the city of Pickering in action. 2024 is truly the year of censorship.
So you guys are gonna physically grab me up, and if I decide not to move, what's gonna happen then?
Well,
They're gonna use weapons, right?
we'll cross that bridge when we get
They're gonna use weapons, deadly force if needed. Is that what they're gonna do to me for filming in a public building because you want them to do that, Michael?
I don't think you need to get silly.
Is filming not allowed in there for some reason?
Yeah.
May I know the reason?
Yeah, just read.
We see the sign, but what's the reason that makes you think you could do this?
Bylaws being enacted by council.
Bylaws are of no. You can't enforce something that violates our Charter of Rights. You understand that? Section 52 of the Charter of Rights makes this sign unlawful.
Section 52 of the Constitution Act, 1982 of Canada is the Supremacy Clause, which states that the Constitution of Canada is the supreme law of the country. This means that any law that conflicts with the Constitution is not valid to the extent of the conflict.
You want to read what Section 52 says? Because that's what you're violating with this sign. And you're gonna have these guys, armed men, come and try to escort me out because you're violating the Charter of Rights, Section 52. I don't care what you say. You're gonna get exposed. All this dirty shit that's going on in this place is gonna get exposed. Your days are done, Michael. The days of this corruption are done. I'm telling you right now. You're gonna resign or you're gonna get exposed. Welcome to Canada Cop Watch. Yeah.
Sir, are you an officer of the law?
No,
May I ask your position here?
I'm the security manager.
Oh, okay. Of Pickering City Hall?
Yes.
Thank you.
Michael Cocaine, guys. Anyone that wants to know.
His name is Cocaine?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I heard anyway. I might be mispronouncing it, but as far as I know, it's Michael Cocaine. Stop this corruption stuff, brother. Stop it. It's not going to go far. Your days of doing it quietly are done. This is the people's building, and the people are done watching you guys do this dirty stuff to the people for money. Like, what are you hiding in there that you don't want us to hear?
It's on live stream, buddy. Can you see the camera? It's on YouTube.
You guys alter that. You mute that.
Being hidden.
I am Ryan Lickletter. I'm a Pickering resident. Mr. Mayor, please don't interrupt me when I'm speaking this time like you have in the past. Just please let me finish, and then if you have any questions of clarity, you can ask me at the end.
Well, I'll make sure that you're following the rules, sir.
Thank you. 6 members of council have expressed concerns regarding accountability and transparency. You guys say you want more accountability and more transparency, yet you guys are the ones that voted to remove the question and answer period. You guys have banned the media from covering these proceedings, and please don't cut me off.
Actually,
I'm gonna finish my sentence. Please let me finish.
You have to speak to the issue that's before us, and that's the note from Mr. Calandra. So keep your remarks to that, or you will not have a delegation.
I asked you to not interrupt me when I'm speaking. If you let me finish my sentences, you will see how it is related.
Your delegation is regards to Mr. Calandra's. Our procedural bylaw has nothing to do with that.
I'm speaking of accountability and transparency, which is in the letter. I'm not going to debate you on this. Please let me speak and wait to the end.
Sir, thank you for your delegation.
He's supposed to have 5 minutes to speak. The mayor just ended his 5 minutes. He's a citizen. So what they've also done here in Pickering is they've banned non-citizens of Pickering from speaking. But meanwhile, they receive federal and provincial funding, but nobody can come from any other place to speak.
Point of personal privilege, Mr. Mayor. Didn't you just treat that delegate with disrespect? No. I'm just saying, because you didn't let him finish his,
He muted her microphone, guys. He muted her microphone.
Mr. Mayor? Can we have an answer on that, please?
That's what he does when he doesn't like what she says. He mutes her microphone.
So the clear complaint is the assertion of corruption by our CAO and by the municipality. In Section 7, you note that there was a post, I'll just say a post made by Councillor Robinson entitled Maintaining Integrity in a Cesspool of Municipal Corruption, that refers to getting rid of the CAO because.
Point of personal privilege, please, Mr. Mayor. That was not my quote. That is not what I said.
Councillor, you'll have an opportunity to question the delegate.
No, I'm not questioning. I'm just saying that, again, Councillor Pickles.
They muted her microphone. This is why they don't want you recording in there. They're muting the microphone.
Come on, man. Anyway, get your armed Care Bears to come and get me out. I'm going in, guys. Corrupt mayor right there,
Don't
guys.
sit near the front.
You can't be recording anybody.
Sorry?
You can't be recording you.
Would you like to give me a written trespass?
Okay, you can't be recording.
I'd like to get trespassed.
You want to get trespassed?
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
Because I want to stop this corrupt man from putting that sign out there that violates our rights. I want to fight it in court.
So why don't you just take it to a judge or something? Why go through all this?
Sorry?
Why go through all this? Why don't you just go before a judge? Say this people are violating your rights.
Well, I want to prove that he's going to send some armed men to escort me out over a sign that's unlawful.
Yeah, but you knew it was at the beginning.
I know that.
Here.
I know that.
All right, so just having the sign.
You know why I'm here, though? You have kids in the city of Pickering?
Just having the sign up. If you found that the sign alone.
It's unlawful, brother.
All right. So just photographing the sign alone was proof enough to take to the judge if it was violating your rights.
But I want to know what's going to happen when I stand in here and exercise my rights.
No, but the fact that the sign was there at the beginning.
I don't listen to signs that are unlawful. That's like me saying you can't wear a uniform, and you expect that you're going to follow that sign.
What I was saying is just if they put the sign up by itself, just putting the sign up based on what you're saying was wrong.
Yeah.
Then you could have filmed the sign, go to a judge.
I'd rather have my rights violated.
But you're saying that the sign is violating your rights.
No, the sign violates our rights for people that they're going to believe that sign. I don't believe that sign.
Right.
I know my rights. I know that sign violates my rights.
Well, then you could use the sign and go to a judge and say your rights have been violated just based on the sign alone.
That's the way that you might do it. This is the way I do it. I want them to show in front of all these people that they've hired you guys, armed men, to hold up rights or to hold up laws that are unlawful.
So why didn't you just use the sign by itself? Why you have to go?
Because I run a channel called Canada Cop Watch, and I want to show your guys' part in this. That you guys are going to be the ones to escort me out under orders that you're a smart man. I could look in your eyes and tell you're an intelligent man. You and I know them signs are unlawful.
Well, what I'm saying is you could have used this. You have to go to a judge and say that your rights are violated.
I understand that, brother. But what I'm trying to say is,
why escalate it to that level? The sign by itself does exactly what you want, if that is what you're saying.
I understand what you're saying, but you're not hearing what I'm saying.
What you said is that you wanted to go beyond the sign. You wanted people inside of here, to armed guys, as you put it, to escort you out. So
I just want the truth to be seen, my brother. I don't
saying
want it to happen behind closed doors.
Nothing is wrong with what you.
If this is happening, let the city of Pickering see it.
No, what I'm saying is, if that is your mindset, if you feel that your rights are being violated, not only you, but other people too, because it's not just your name on the
Yeah,
sign,
I'm here for all these people. I'm not here for me, brother. I'm here for your kids, for my kids, for...
Well, what I'm saying is, why didn't
By the time all this shit changes, I'll probably be dead. It's our kids that's going to benefit off of this shit. You know what I mean? I'm not here for me personally.
Just turn it off for now. You can always sit with us.
My brother, I'll think about that. I appreciate you. Much love.
Not to spell this, just based on the
Request denied. I'm telling you now, you guys, the only way to make me stop filming is get me out. I'm not following these bullshit laws. I follow the law, my brother. I follow the law. This policy, if this was a private building, I'll respect it. This is our building. When we stop paying taxes, this building shuts down. You understand that?
Well, what I'm saying is you are pushing the
I'm not pushing nothing. I'm exercising my rights. I'm doing something that's allowed in many other cities and towns that this one specific town is trying to stop. This is allowed in 90% of towns for us to film inside a city meeting.
Go to the where it's enacted in the bylaws and get that sorted out.
No, you guys can do what you guys are doing. You guys could do what you guys are gonna do.
But that's what I'm saying. That is your goal, your end game here.
That you're right.
Why you have
To show half corruption makes no sense. If I'm gonna get kicked out for filming, I want to get kicked out for filming. I don't want to be told there's a sign on the wall and you're supposed to be scared of it. I'm not scared of these stupid signs. I'm not scared of jails. I'm not scared of court battles. I'm not scared to sue people.
But then you're going to get trespassed.
I don't care. I came here to get, I know you guys are going to trespass me.
Right, so that is what you
I know that's what's going to happen.
That's what you want.
You guys have to do it, then you're going to answer to it, specifically.
Yeah, well,
If you're the one that trespassed me, you're going to answer to it.
Well, the city will trespass you. You'll just take your name and your
No, that's
information.
Listen,
and then you'll get a summons.
Listen. What I'm doing is 100% legal, 100% lawful.
What I'm saying, based on the bylaws in Pickering, they said it don't allow.
Can you pull up section 52 while we're having a cordial conversation?
They said it, city of
Would you mind doing that?
City of Pickering, as these.
Would you mind doing that though? It takes 2 seconds.
It might be different in Whitby.
Let's have a real conversation if we're going to do that.
Let's go outside and talk.
Will you look at section 52 if I come out there with you?
Let's go outside. Let's go outside.
Will you, yes or no?
I will look at it.
Let's go. I want you to look at it. Section 52. Just look it up.
I'm look it up.
Stick to your word or I'm going back in.
I'm going to look it up.
Okay.
Okay, well, what I'm telling you is...
I want to prove to you that they're violating our rights.
Nothing you tell me is going to tell me that you're allowed to go in there filming.
I'm allowed. I don't need your permission. If you guys want to violate my rights for going in there, that's your choice. I don't ask police for permission to film in public.
No, that's what I'm saying. But if there's a okay, so you have two roads. A road in Whitby that's 60, and the same exact road as it passes through Pickering, say you can only go 50. Pickering bylaw says 50. The same road, it runs through Pickering.
It's not a violation of our Charter of Rights, though, sir, with all due respect.
I know, but if they have a bylaw and saying that they can't say...
Brother, you're talking to somebody that does this. I run Canada Cop Watch. I do this, bro. So you're not going to convince me to let this bullshit sign slide. You guys are going to arrest me. You're going to trespass me. And we're going to follow up the right way in court. There's going to be people that lose pensions, there's going to be people that lose jobs, and there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people that see it. That's the way we're going to do this today.
This conversation continues for another 10 minutes. Just as Canada Cop Watch was preparing to head back inside the council chambers, another member of the independent media was being kicked out of the council chambers.
You know the sad part, man? I know that you don't even believe half of this shit. And the crazy part is, it doesn't make sense for me. No, it doesn't, man. The shit that's going on at this place doesn't make sense. And the part that boggles my brain, man, David, what's going on? You get kicked out too?
Yeah, well, they didn't even have a vote.
People's Republic of Korea.
Yeah. So see, exactly what I was just saying. They vote who can come in, and if they don't want him, if he's not with their agenda, this is where we end up, outside where we can't hear, man. It's not cool, bro. Eventually, you guys have to stop putting this uniform above your children, because that's what you're doing when you do this shit, bro. When you go look in the mirror tonight, just know you're putting this uniform and that paycheck above your children's future, literally.
All I'm saying is that you have recourse. You can just take it to
This is the way I do it, man. I want the people to see them kick me out, right?
We are having the largest crime wave in the GTA's history. And here you are with how many police officers? 4? You know, kicking the free press out of covering a meeting. Do you feel good about that? No comment. Why are you doing this?
I'm amazing with this.
This is my brother here. Feel free to speak to him, please.
I'm not commenting on his question is about crime and all that. We're not talking about.
Well, crime and all that is your bailiwick. You're a police officer, are you not?
That's the question you want to ask.
So right now there's murder, carjackings, theft, rape going on in Durham region, and you're here kicking members of the media out of a council that is being live streamed. Can you explain why that is? Just following orders, I guess, right?
Sir,
So
put
you-
your
you
kids
can't-
before your job, man.
You can't articulate your position? That's all you say then, eh? You remind me of that, remember that character from Hogan's Heroes, folks? Sergeant Schultz? Roll it. I know nothing, I saw nothing. You're the modern day Sergeant Schultz, sir. I hope you're proud of yourself. How
Patton,
you feel
do
about
better,
people
man.
chanting genocide on the streets on a weekly basis?
If this is what you want to do all night, just ask me questions and I tell you no.
Well, I'd rather be covering the council meeting, but your fellow officers kicked us out.
And if you get a transcript or something, however it's read, and deal with that.
Get a transcript or something.
Maybe, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Do you know why media is not allowed to cover this council
Is that
meeting?
what they said? No media?
Yeah, they didn't even take a vote. They didn't have the courtesy to take a vote.
Did they say that? No media?
No, they're approved media.
Yeah.
The ones that goes with their agenda and what they're saying. Anyone that has their own opinion, we can't do it.
But that says that they allow media.
No, the
So
approved media.
Trudeau-funded, state-sponsored media, that's fine. And you don't have a problem with that. You don't believe in a free press. Oh, man.
I spoke to this gentleman before. I think that the conversation was going well. We were at
Okay.
least
Well,
coming to
if
an
I've
understanding
intruded,
that-
I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm
Not
sorry,
at all,
sir.
David. I
I'll
want
move out of the way.
I'd like to hear what's going on here, man. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, this job is not more important than your children, their future, your family's future. What you're doing, I could look in your eyes and you know it's wrong. You're following this guy's orders for what? Look at this man. Look at him. He's a piece of corruption. If corruption was a person, this would be him, man, and this is who you're following.
You will notice several citizens unhappy with this new policy. None of these men came here together, but they all seem to have the same goal. That goal is to expose the corruption in Pickering.
There is a recording going on right now.
I just wanted to say welcome to
Thank
Pickering.
you, sir.
Do you remember me?
There is, yeah.
So what is the difference?
That's the differentiation that the council has decided to make. And they have enacted a bylaw to prevent members of the public or media from recording inside chambers during council meetings without permission.
But sir, if you record on your cell phone, if I record on my cell phone, it's exactly the same content as your own city cameras are recording. So I fail to
Canada
see
Cop
the
Watch.
difference.
This is what I mean by the constitutional rights are being violated. Why you feel the need to record something on your camera when there's a live feed that's available to any member of the public who would like to watch it.
You know what, that's an excellent question, and I have an answer for you. When things go off the rails, the live feed ends. It's white noise that replaces the footage. So we kind of like to see all the ugly bits and pieces of things that go on council, but I think Mayor Ash wants to censor what people get to see here.
What's your question?
Well, no, you asked me, what's the difference? And I said, because your city censors video when content comes up that you don't want the people to see. That's why we're here.
Yeah, I can't agree with you on that. The live stream is live. There's no opportunity to alter anything. What you see is what you get.
Sir, are you denying that footage has never been censored here?
Yes.
Okay, then how about we put a steak dinner on that?
Yeah, the live stream is the live stream, and what you see is broadcast live, and it's on YouTube, and you can watch it all and enjoy it from the comfort of your own home, or you can watch it on your device.
Them days are over soon, Michael. Them days are done. Excuse me, sir.
Canada Cop Watch is heading back into the council chambers. Let's see how this plays out.
Mr. Mayor, please don't interrupt me when I'm speaking this time like you have in the past. Just please let me finish, and then if you have any questions of clarity, you can ask me at the end.
Well, I'll make sure that you're following the rules, sir.
Thank you. 6 members of council have expressed concerns regarding accountability and transparency. You guys say you want more accountability and more transparency, yet you guys are the ones that voted to remove the question and answer period. You guys have banned the media from covering these proceedings. And please don't cut me off.
Actually,
I'm going to finish my sentence. Please let me
you're
finish.
not. You have to speak to the issue that's before us, and that's the note from Mr. Callander. So keep your remarks to that, or you will not have a delegation.
I asked you to not interrupt me when I'm speaking. If you let me finish my sentences, you will see how it is related.
Your delegation is regards to Mr. Calander's. Our procedural bylaw has nothing to do with that.
I'm speaking of accountability and transparency, which is in the letter. I'm not going to debate you on this. Please let me speak and wait to the end.
Sir, thank you for your delegation.
He's supposed to have 5 minutes to speak. The mayor just ended his 5 minutes. He's a citizen. So what they've also done here in Pickering is they've banned non-citizens of Pickering from speaking. But meanwhile, they receive federal and provincial funding, but nobody can come from any other place to speak.
Point of personal privilege, Mr. Mayor. Didn't you just treat that delegate with disrespect? No. I'm just saying, because you didn't let him finish
Take note of the silent clapping. This is due to the microphone being muted.
He muted her microphone, guys. He muted her microphone.
Mr. Mayor? Can we have an answer on that, please?
That's what he does when he doesn't like what she says. He mutes her microphone.
So the clear complaint is the assertion of corruption by our CAO and by the municipality. In Section 7, you note that there was a post, I'll just say a post made by Councillor Robinson entitled Maintaining Integrity in a Cesspool of Municipal Corruption, that refers to getting rid of the CAO.
Point of personal privilege, please, Mr. Mayor. That was not my quote. That is not what I said.
Councillor, you'll have an opportunity to question the delegate.
No, I'm not questioning. I'm just saying that, again, Councillor Pickles.
They muted her microphone.
I just had a conversation about this with this guy out there and told me this is public, so public. Don't put your gang above your family. You know this is bullshit what they're doing. You know what I mean? Section 52. You can't break the rules. Section 52 says the charter overrides rules. Okay, let's step up, okay? Look what we're missing. Look at this. You don't think this is important for the public to hear?
You're welcome to film from outside, right? But you can't keep disrupting this proceedings.
Sir, with all due respect, turn around and look what's happening. You don't think the public deserves to hear this? Look what's happening.
It's all documented for the public. You don't have to be here.
Look what's happening. As a resident of Canada, you don't think that this is important for the public to hear?
It's important, but you're not allowed to film here.
So you want to arrest me?
No, I don't want to arrest you.
You want to arrest me because I want to show that this is happening? Look what's happening. Listen right now as we speak, sir. Just turn around and look at the corruption that you're literally trying to stop. This is the reason they have you guys here as puppets. Stop doing it.
To not film in this room.
This is where the corruption is happening.
But you're just making
my
job hard, right? Because I'm
man, we're not here to make your job hard, man. I'm not here to do that.
But you're just breaking the rules, right?
The rules violate our rights.
You're not allowed to film in
the rules. Do you understand that policy violates our rights? Do you understand that? Section 52. Do you understand that? Section 52 of the Charter of Rights clearly says a policy cannot violate our rights.
This is the second officer whose words say one thing, but his body language will tell you that even he knows this is wrong.
Section 52. It clearly tells you that. Are you going to ignore that part and pretend it's not in the Charter? Section 2B allows us to do this. That's like if I was praying in here. It's protected under the same section. Praying and freedom of press, freedom of expression.
Freedom of discretion?
Expression. Expression is the freedom of press. So when you're telling us you can't do this, it's like saying I can't pray. You know what I mean? Sir, don't violate my rights. All I ask you, demand. Do your job, do what you need to do, but don't violate our rights. Use your education, use your discretion. Look at number 52 of the Charter of Rights. It's going to tell you these people are using you as puppets. Don't let them do it, man. You guys are going to be the ones faces on the internet. It's not him.
Oh, I know.
It's your name, Shield, that's going to be attached to this video when you guys drag me out of here.
So I don't want to drag anybody in.
I don't want you to drag me out of here.
Yeah, I desperately hope that
I just want to show my people this corruption that's happening.
And you're welcome to do that.
I can't hear from out there, bro. Let's be real.
It's not even sealed, right?
Let's be real, Shields. Let's be real. I can't hear shit from out there, bro. You guys are asking me to sit outside where the corruption is not happening.
You're welcome to sit in here.
It all looks great through the window. Listen to what's happening. You got kids growing up in this Canada as well, eh? Put them before this bullshit, bro. Put them before that. When you go home and look in their face tonight, understand that they're more important than fucking what this guy's doing. Your kids are a lot more important than this, brother.
And here is the third attempt to violate the rights of Canada Cop Watch. You will see later in this video. Another 8 to 10 officers arrive. The inspector also drops by to take part in this corruption we are witnessing.
Okay. Simply, you're not allowed to record here, okay?
Sir, I went through. Are you a sergeant?
Give me a second, okay? Let me just speak to you.
Sure.
So, first of all, I want to let you know you're on body-worn camera as well, okay?
Yes.
So everything's being recorded. You're not allowed to be in here. That's been made.
That's incorrect, sir.
No, it's not.
Can you explain that to me? How?
Pickering, this is their building, all right?
That's wrong. This is our building. If we don't pay for it, this building shuts down.
No, so I'm not, this isn't, we're not debating, okay?
Confority, listen.
Listen, I'm not debating with you. I'm telling you this is how it is. So you're not allowed to record in here.
So trespassing.
And you are trespassing because you've been asked not to do that. You've been asked to leave. You're refusing to do so.
Trespass me out.
So
arrest me.
Well, that's the next step. I want to give you the opportunity.
No, just do it.
To go into the hallway. They said it's okay if you go out there.
Trespass me.
Then
I want a written trespass.
You've already been trespassed.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Who am I?
You're not allowed to.
Oh yeah? When did I get trespassed?
Right? You've been trespassed.
From when?
I cleared that with security already.
Canada Cop Watch informed me he's only attended Pickering City Hall one time in the past. He was peacefully filming from outside. During an interaction with police that day, it was confirmed Canada Cop Watch was not trespassed. The Durham Regional Police said he is welcome to come inside as long as he was not filming. He chose to stay outside. Somehow he is now magically trespassed.
If you wish to be in attendance,
that's the problem right there.
You are more than welcome to come in.
They don't have time for dialogue, people, on serious issues like this. They don't have the time.
What major newspaper or location do you work for?
Do I have to be a majority newspaper? I am
No, you don't.
Independent? I'm an independent journalist, yep. And what you guys are doing is you're banning me from a...
What we are doing.
You are doing.
Also,
because you're
so
not,
the police are the enemy this evening.
You're enforcing policies.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Holy shit.
You just admitted to that, sir?
That's it. Fucking.
Did you really just admit to enforcing policies as a law enforcer?
Of the city hall,
requesting
that you can't.
You're a law.
You just said yes. You're enforcing policies.
Conversation, gentlemen. Are they welcome
do you
to
understand
attend?
that they're
told that multiple times. So are they welcome to attend?
When's that?
So.
When was that?
Like I said, we're not debating this. I'm not arguing.
How long is my trespass?
Okay. You're not allowed to record.
Sir, I'm asking you real
You've
questions.
Got to leave, okay?
How long is my trespass?
Or you will be arrested for failing to leave the premise when directed. Okay?
How long is my trespass? I'm just asking you. When can I come back?
I'll get that information for you after we leave. Okay? I'll get all the details for you. I will.
Guys, do your thing. The people of Pickering are watching. Do your thing.
So, I want to give you the opportunity to leave.
You guys have already tried that. I don't want my rights violated.
Rights aren't being violated. All right? This is City of Pickering's property. City of Pickering's place. They
No,
make up the rules.
that's incorrect.
And
Taxpayers' property. These people that are in here making these rules are short-time people. They're making rules that are unlawful.
and again,
Can you explain that to me? If you're going to kick me out, then explain to me this. Number 52 of the charter, right? It says any policy that breaches our rights is not of effect. How does that not matter in this situation?
It's not, we're not debating sections of the chart, all right? It's quite simple here what I'm here to do. I'm telling you that you're not allowed to videotape.
I get what you're here to do. I get it. Armed men, intimidation, for corrupt men, I get it. I see what's happening.
What I'm trying to, it's very clear what I'm trying to convey to you, and I know you understand. You're not.
I understand fully that you guys are literally violating everybody's rights in this place by saying we can't do this in a public meeting. It's not private. It's a public meeting, sir. Okay, so what?
So, you know what? We can debate that at a later time.
Guys, you know what?
This more comes up to where we're at right now.
We are about to see Canada Cop Watch call their bluff. If he was committing a crime, we all know he would have been arrested a long time ago.
Go ahead.
Give me a second.
And the officer walks out, with his confidence tucked between his legs. Canada Cop Watch continues to discuss this violation, and the officer continues to look shameful and embarrassed as a Canadian.
You know it. Look at your eyes. You're one of the guys that knows this is bullshit. Huh? You're one of the guys that knows this is wrong, man. Your eyes don't look comfortable, man. Your eyes know that this is wrong. Speak up, man. Speak to your partners. Speak up, man. And how am I trespass from here?
I honestly don't know what your
Don't they have to tell you if you're trespassed?
I don't know your history of this place, okay?
I have no history of this place.
Perfect. I don't want to have to start one today, right? You don't want to get trespassed from here. You want to be able to come back when you need to, right?
Not really. For what?
I don't know. What if you need to come back? What if you want to come sit in a meeting?
We can't. You guys aren't letting us. You guys have four armed men trying to get me out of here.
I'm more than happy to sit in here without film.
Point of personal privilege, please, Mr. Mayor. That was not my quote. That is not what I said.
Councillor, you'll have an opportunity to question the
No, I'm not questioning. I'm just saying that, again, Councillor Pickles is...
Not one person's making an issue out of it. The mayor's not saying nothing. No one's saying nothing but you guys. Right?
Debate the rules.
You get your name and badge number? Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Your shields. What's your shield number? What's your shield number?
3707.
3707.
If your question is, did the title of the article factor into our assessment of the breach and or the recommendation?
You guys got 400 people watching this. Probably 10,000 views already. Just do the right thing. That's all I could start suggesting to you guys. Because this transparency shit is not going to end. It's not going to, whether you want it to or not. So just start doing the right thing, man. Try to bring respect back onto the police. When you guys do this shit in front of the public, not giving a fuck what's happening, how do you think it makes you guys look to the public? How do you want respect from the people when you guys do this? You have, as your tone and the way we're talking, I appreciate that. And I'm doing the same to you. And now that he asked for it, I'll go.
Thank you very much.
No, not a trouble. You guys are watching this. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. And you know how you know it's bullshit, people? Because if it wasn't, my ass would have been in handcuffs a long fucking time ago. That's how you know
they're
it.
not even going to give us a ticket because they know what they're doing is
They know it's
illegal and
bullshit.
against the law.
Yeah, I want the ticket.
Sorry, it's against the Constitution of Canada.
I keep begging them to fucking give me a trespass. None of them want to do it. None of them. Guys, Canada Cop Watch. This shit is going to end one way or another.
So it's not the cops' fault. The cops don't know about law. They only know about policing.
Yeah.
So
I
they have
disagree
no idea
though,
that
because
they're
I'm.
breaking the laws or that they have no idea what the Constitution is or how it applies.
I am not sure who this man is, but I would like to thank this patriot for standing up for our rights in Canada. Also, be sure to head over to the Rebel News channel and subscribe. This is David from Rebel News.
What's the name again, sir?
Canada Cop Watch.
Oh, Canada Cop Watch. Well, folks, they say misery loves company, but I say it ain't so because I'm here with Turk. He's a member of the independent media as well, namely Canada Cop Watch. And I take it, Turk, they either voted you out or, like us, they didn't even have the courtesy to conduct the vote. What happened with you?
Yeah, so there was no vote. They pretty much just told me before I even walked in that when I walked in, I'm going to be escorted out. I challenged them and told them that the policies that they have up, they breach our Charter of Rights. Freedom of expression, freedom of the press is being breached, 100% violated. So I'm trying to get an answer on that. Why not just erase the charter if this is what they're going to do?
Well,
erase the freedom of expression.
Well, I think before we jump to that conclusion, I think we have to have a charter challenge,
Yeah.
quite frankly, because I'm 100% with you, Turk. But here's the question, and I don't know if you saw me ask the mayor, why is there this policy? I mean, and it's worse than many people think. It's not just a 50% plus one majority. It's you've got to have 2/3. Why? But why should this be put to a vote in the first place? To have people come in and members of the independent media come in and see what's happening at Pickering Council.
Yeah. So the scary part is right now when I was in the chambers, they told me that I'm fine to come out of the chambers and film inside. While that's happening behind us, the mayor is arguing with one of the citizens. Sounds like a schoolyard fight, literally arguing back and forth. So I'm telling the cop, this is what I want to see. I can't hear this from the lobby. Everything if you look right now, it looks normal in there.
Yeah.
If you're listening in there, it's not normal. The corruption that's happening in there is not okay. The people need to hear it, and we can't hear it from out here.
You know, Turk, I'm afraid I can't comment because I can't hear one way or the other. I'm not doubting what you're saying, but I can't confirm if that's the case. So what is the unspoken strategy behind the mayor and council for having these draconian rules in the first place? By the way, Turk, since you're with Canada Cop Watch, I'm watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more police officers coming in.
Yeah, they probably came for us.
On?
They probably came for me, guys. Again, Canada Cop Watch, we're here. A part of the reason that I came is the police are being used as puppets.
Yes.
To basically enforce this corruption that's happening, right? So they're literally being used as puppets, and this man right here, he told me that only the mayor's family could come in at the start. We had to stand out front.
Who is he? He looks like a firefighter.
Yeah, I'm not sure who he is, but he literally came up and said, he let people pass us, and I asked, why can they go in but we can't?
Yeah.
And he said, because they're the mayor's family. No shame.
Oh, sir, is there a different rule for the mayor's family?
You guys do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to get trespassed right now.
Yeah.
And I need a video recorded.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you for sure.
Well, we've been told by an individual behind me, I think his name is Ed, that he's about to be I guess we'll bear witness to that. I wonder what the rules are for filming in the lobby of the council. Do we need a 2/3 majority for that? But let's go over and speak to the fellow. Looks like a firefighter.
7 cops are walking in the front door.
It's not going to end well.
Shouldn't you be backing down the charge after what you were mentioning? Excuse me, sir. Excuse
somebody
Wait a
from
second,
council?
they've already.
No, they want to kick us off the property now.
Contrary to their policy. I pre-registered. I left when I was told to by your brothers in arms. So you're saying that's not good enough? We can't be here?
Correct.
Okay, why? What is the reason
Under
for
the
that,
Trespass
officer?
the Property Act.
No, but what is the ostensible policy?
Again, I'm not going to get into a debate as to the semantics of things, but
The semantics? I'm just asking the reason.
No, the reason is they've said that you can't be here.
It's a public
Under the
space.
Trespass the Property Act, you cannot be here, and you're being asked to leave.
Sir, who said that?
The city of Pickering.
Okay, can I have a name, please?
It's their security.
Number 2 of the Trespass the Property Act.
I can make
You can't
arrangements to get all that
trespass from a
information
public
for you.
place.
Yeah,
You can't trespass from a public place.
anybody acting under the right or an authority conferred by law.
You can't do that.
That's correct.
You can't do that. This is a public
Can I
place.
just ask you a question,
You can't
officer?
do that, that's illegal.
The worst crime rate is break the GTA, and I'm counting, I think it must be a baker's dozen worth of officers. Why are we here shutting down the press and not enforcing the law against real criminals?
Look at this, guys.
Okay, let's step outside. I don't want to be arrested for that.
What a waste of money.
Michael Cocaine, remember what I told you. This corruption is coming to an end whether you like it or not. All your goon squad here, your gang members, your corruption is coming to an end, sir. Canada Cop Watch, remember I told you that? A lot of people are going to start to see this and things are going to change. I suggest you change it first before the people start to show their opinions. They're very unhappy with this place.
Yeah, and True North Transparency isn't going to forget either.
Michael Cocaine, do better. This is not your city. This is not your town. It's going to end, man.
You will notice this officer putting on his gloves. This is something the police do just before getting aggressive.
I'm going to go out here with David, guys. Make sure they're putting on their gloves for him. What's going on, man? Whole bunch of gang members.
That's my responsibility is to make sure that my officers, nothing happens to them, and I don't know how many people are in there. I don't know how many people you guys are with. I need to make sure that everything gets done well so that no one here ends up in any further issues than we have to.
Oh, officer, I'm not wearing trouble in my shirt, and I'd be a fool to going up against a man with a gun.
I mean, let's not kid around about that, all right? Because it's the.
Oh, I'm deadly serious, sir.
This is just me conveying a message to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Very simple.
That's what gang members usually do, man. They convey messages from the boss. Stop doing this gang stuff. You're going to stop intimidating the people. Sooner or later, you're going to realize this is our building, the people's.
Pardon me?
How much is this costing the taxpayer?
That's a great point,
Good
sir.
question.
Sir, what do you make? I take
I'm not
a-
talking to the media.
You're not? Okay. All right.
Stating the facts.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. It's
I
very
think there's up to 13. A full baker's dozen, but anyways.
On this night, trespass notices were given to 4 people. There is a meeting every month in Pickering, and last month there were also trespass notices issued. Let's have a look at that after this notice.
How long will I trespass for?
6 months.
6 months,
6 months,
awesome.
and then after that time,
Yep.
there'll be a review, and City of Pickering can decide what they're going to do for that. But it's initially a six month.
That's
There
awesome.
is, and their bylaw department will deliver that for you. All right?
Just so you're clear,
We got your information.
can I get my ticket?
What's that?
Can I get my trespass ticket?
No, you'll get a trespass notice. Okay? You'll get a trespass notice from the City of Pickering bylaw.
So, officer,
Can I get your identification and we'll make sure that happens?
I got
wait,
you.
we're being trespassed, but wait a minute, we
We'll
comply.
have your picture and whatnot. Absolutely not. It's a trespass property act. It's just very, very straightforward.
There's some ID
So
for you.
you're saying we're
You can ask
trespassed
to leave
too?
a place and you're not allowed to
We
come
left the place. We left.
back. Perfect. I let you know what you needed to know.
Officer, are we trespassed too? Every month? Really? But we left and we told us to leave, so what's the trespass?
You're not allowed to come back here. So you complied, but now you're being trespassed from the premise.
And for how long? 6 months. 6 months.
These two Canadian patriots we are looking at are about to give an earful to a Toronto Star reporter. The lady was removed from the meeting, and the reporter was asking for her name so he could add it to the story.
I photographed you getting kicked out.
Great, perfect, I don't care.
And I am from the Toronto Star.
Oh, no!
No, but
Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking.
Okay, was it not the Toronto Star that had the front page that said vaccinated should die?
Were you personally responsible for that? No, I was not.
That's hate speech.
100%. And the only thing that
Why are you still working for them?
Because it's a really shitty thing.
Are you vaccinated?
Yes, I am.
Boy.
They made me.
Well, you...
They never made nobody.
Yeah.
That's what Trudeau said.
Well,
you could have refused. Lots of, my friends refuse are out of a job. How much respect I have for you now?
Zero. I understand. But
Zero. I don't understand because you're leaving. Sue, don't give me the time of day.
Is you guys twist everything.
No, I totally understand that. The only thing that I can tell you is that photography can't be twisted. Because I don't do that sort of thing. And
but
no
the
one
caption below the photography can't.
I want
piss off.
Okay.
Because you're lying.
Can I?
He's lying. And you have a right to be upset because we were discriminated against.
He's lying.
I'm not lying.
You just told me that photography can't be
Are you with the
twisted.
Star too?
No.
The caption below it.
We're
is
independent.
definite.
Canada Cop Watch. We keep police accountable.
I'm trespassing.
Oh!
I'm the guy who they didn't ever trapping anybody. No. You know what I did to damage the building? You know what I did? How could they serve you with a trespass? I recorded. You should report on that.
Wow.
Dude, we're trying.
This was his translation of trying. A few days after the meeting, a story was released by this reporter, and this was the picture and caption of the story.
They may try.
Listen, you don't know me, sir. And I know
this if everybody
I understand.
I know this. If you had integrity, you would have quit. Done. If you had integrity, you would have quit. And you'd be over there.
I tried.
They're doing it. Try harder. Try harder. Step over the line.
I wish I could share.
You only walk the horse to the water, brother.
You know what? The
most important part is
are the ones that have told the truth.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Then work for them.
Well, I can't work for 15
Then start your own
years.
business.
I'm trying also to get.
Then wash dishes and work for 15 10. Fix Canada.
The only thing that I want to say to you is that I photographed you in there.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you don't want to share your names with me, that's fine. But I try to make contact with everyone that I photograph, whether they agree with me or not agree with me. And I just wanted to let you know that I photographed you.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I'm good with that. I know I'm a public figure.
If you want to do better, brother. If you want to be these guys that get treated like that, that's what you're going to do. But I'm telling you, we've got crazy stuff going on that people should know about. And if you're one of the people, which I bet you after work you go home with kids, you go to play parks, you go to the same restaurants, the same shop, you're one of the people. Fucking stand up for us, bro.
I understand.
It's important, more important than a job is our kids' future, right? I'll tell you that off the bat right now.
I would
So
agree.
Start covering this shit, or at least put the seeds in these people's ears of what's happening out here on our cameras.
The least listened to person at the Toronto Star station.
That's what everyone's gonna say, but there's excuses and there's people that make change, brother. That's all I can tell you. Disgusting police work, man. Disgusting work, guys. Make sure you guys are not proud of yourselves. Whatever you do, don't go home thinking you were doing real police work. Just know you guys were here working for higher gang members. Whoever's sending these orders that are illegal orders that got you 4 armed men sitting out here, don't be proud of it. When you lay down tonight, don't think you were a cop. You ain't nothing but an extra gang member in the city, man. You guys are just as fucked up as the rest of the gang members, except you guys are paid. Know that shit, guys. You're no different. The lowest of the low. Hope you guys are honest with your kids and shit. When they ask you, Daddy, what did you do at work tonight? Tell them I went out and violated rights, guys. Violated some people's rights for no reason. Be honest with them, guys. That's all I ask. One day, all gangs come to an end. You guys are gonna realize one day what you're doing is wrong. Whether you step down or you end up in handcuffs over the shit. This gang stuff you guys are doing is wrong. Sitting out here like a bunch of enforcers with 4 firearms, probably 16 shots in each firearm, over cameras, looking all tough and scary and thinking they're doing something. It's an embarrassment, guys. An embarrassment, and I wish I didn't have to pay tax dollars for idiots like you guys to do this shit. Sad, man. Sad policing. I'm gonna leave it at that.
If you are unhappy with what you have seen, be sure to peacefully express your opinions to the mayor and the council. If you are able to attend these meetings, we encourage you to do so, but please remain respectful and peaceful while standing up against corruption. I hope you were able to gain some education from this video, or at the very least take it as a reminder how important our rights are. We need to stand up for them before we lose them. See you next Sunday and every Sunday after that.